Watauga Arts Council with your host, Cherry Johnson, serving arts in Watauga County for more than 30 years.
Hi, I'm Cherry Johnson with Watauga County Arts Council, and I hope you already know that we are doing workshops, lots and lots of different workshops. We're doing music, we're doing fine art, we're doing a business of art series, and we're doing one that I would class more in the area of maybe of crafts, arts and crafts. This is Josie Bortz.
Yes.
And Josie came to me recently with some proposals for some workshops, which we were really enjoying. And she did a demo at one of our, I think it was the September Second Saturday celebration, which is one of the things you get to do when you come to a Second Saturday is you get to see someone doing an art form. It's really cool. So anyway, Josie is doing, what she has in front of us is one about a workshop that's going to be coming up on very quick, on October the 7th.
Right.
And so we want to make sure that people can get in on this. Josie, this is a 4-session workshop on Tuesdays.
Exactly.
If they could not make one of them, maybe the first one, could they jump in?
Oh,
to the
yes.
workshop?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they can. They are, obviously, some of them, they have some skills to paint in watercolor, oil painting, so it will be easy for them.
Okay, so it's not something that you couldn't, if you missed the first one, it's okay.
It's
Let us know. Come on.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right, so this one is painting Talavera tiles. Now, I've got to ask first, what's a Talavera tile?
Talavera tile is originally is from Puebla, Mexico, and it's brought from Spain.
Really?
Yes, and then up to the conquest, obviously they taught how to paint those tiles, and it's been a traditional oil painting on, I'm saying, Talavera in Puebla.
Now, where do you get a Talavera tile?
In Puebla, they are big business
Can
of
you
Talavera.
buy them in the United States?
Oh, yes, you can.
But it's
can,
not.
But it's not. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is not like your standard ceramic tile.
No.
Now I'm curious. What is the finish like? What is that? Is that a glaze?
It's a glaze, but it could be. You can do it after it's baked.
Okay.
You can do it also.
Okay.
You can do many ways with the tiles because it's very gentle. It's very easy to work with it.
Okay, and we've seen lots of folks, especially over a stove, will have an accent on their backsplash, and it'll have a painted tile accent, and that's the kind of thing we're talking about.
Right.
Is where that you do it on those tiles, and then you can do what you want with the tiles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I could also see them being like a hot plate. You know, that you could put something, a hot pot.
Oh yes, like this one has a protection in the back.
Oh, that's smart.
You see
the cork.
Right, the cork. So
now, I noticed something too about this is these almost look like they were done by two different people.
Exactly. Yes, that's what they say. Oh, your paintings are not the same.
Right.
Artists.
Oh, so you did both of them.
I do.
And the cool thing about it, now you'll have trouble seeing this up close, but at any rate, this one has a whole lot of tiny little details on it and outlines and that kind of thing. This one is much more what I'd call loosey-goosey.
Yes, because that requires more time.
Exactly.
More time. And this one is easy to
right.
Whatever you desire in that moment.
Yeah. And then you can also get super free with your designs and do things like these. Which I'm imagining these probably would be in a similar place or combined in some
That's
fashion.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So now let's talk about this. There's a certain kind of paint that you're using.
Yes, it's like a watercolor painting, but it's specifically for ceramic.
Right. It's not your ordinary watercolor. Right.
Yeah, but it works like a watercolor. That's an easy.
So it feels like watercolor when you paint
it feels like it. Yeah, but once you bake it, there is no way you can erase or you can take it off. So it's permanent.
Okay.
So you can, if you are building your house or you're planning to build a house, you can do murals maybe.
Oh, really?
At the kitchen or the bathroom. Yes, it will be very personal, very nice.
And permanent and sturdy.
Permanent,
yeah.
yes. Yes.
Now, I noticed these two right here are very traditional in design. I'm afraid I'm going to knock that plate over. They have a very, very traditional design on them.
Right.
And it's very dark.
It is very dark because you first of all, you put layers as much as you desire the color, and then you put it, the rule is 20 minutes in the oven. But if you want darker,
You leave it longer?
You leave it longer.
Okay.
The darker you want, the longer you have
so
to
part
put
of
it
the art is planning your design. Part of the art is applying the paint. And part of the art is cleaning it up, and then part of the art is knowing how long to put it in the oven.
Exactly. That's the key. That's the key for the colors.
Yeah, that's really cool. And we have an oven at Art Space, and I told Josie that if there's time, they certainly could bake them at the Art Space if we need to do that.
Right.
But I guess they could take it home and bake it. You know.
Oh yes, they can do that. Yeah.
Once you've painted it and it's not been baked yet, how fragile is the paint?
It's very hard to take it off. It's a very nice. It's fragile when you still don't oven it.
Right. Okay.
It's still fragile because some water drops or some drops of water.
You can get it up.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm curious about this plate. How is it done? What is it of?
Oh, this is a stems, like I have it one right here, and I'm going to show you how to do. And then just place it. And again, the finish it has to be very clean. In order to show up the lines of the design that you want.
And this is a china plate.
Yeah. You can use any object
that's bakeable.
Yes. Then you can. You can.
Want to show me how to do this?
Yeah, I'm going to do it the same thing that I did over there. And I'm going to use colors. It's not necessary. Well, if you want to do one color, go ahead and do it. But if you want to do several colors, it's okay, like I did in the other one. But I'm going to use right now one color, and we will see what it looks like. And it's easy in this case because you can use I like to start light, and it depends if I need more painting. I go back and do my more painting. So I'm going to do very light right here.
Okay.
And
now that's a foamy kind of a
exactly.
Simple.
This is nice.
And you're adding a little more color.
Yeah, you can add some color wherever you. Again, it's a test of the artist.
Right.
That wants to.
Cool.
Yeah. So let's see how it comes out in this case.
Okay.
Okay. Just like a little kid. And just press it, obviously. It doesn't come out the way you want. Just go back with it.
Okay. Very easy.
Yeah. Just go back with your painting.
And then add what you want to add.
And you can add. Oh, you can add another color.
Yeah.
It's not limited.
Really?
You can add, for instance, yellow. I want yellow. So I'm going to clean up my brush and go ahead and start with the yellow. So
you're cleaning the brush with a hand wipe.
Right. But in this case, I'm going to use another brush, a small brush, because I want yellow in some areas. I don't want yellow in other areas. So I'm going to put some yellow here. You see?
And to some degree, the green and the yellow are blending.
Right, exactly. This is the nice thing in this media of art. So you see.
So just keep adding whatever you want to add.
Right. You go ahead and.
Okay. Now in this workshop, we're going to be doing 4 sessions, and it's a $65 and materials are included, which is a big deal. Yeah.
Exactly.
And then you're going to. The sessions are on Tuesdays starting October the 7th and from 11 to 1, so that's basically 2 hours.
Right.
Kind of like a long lunch break. And then you're going to paint your tiles. Now, how many tiles do you think that it's likely, of course it'll vary from student to student, but that they probably will do?
Well, I would say 4 at the most.
Approximately.
Yeah,
okay.
4.
Okay, depending on how detailed you are.
Exactly. That takes longer.
Yeah, this
that
one
takes
obviously
longer.
took a longer time.
And different brushes and different things. So it takes really longer.
Looks a little bit
Those
tedious.
2 takes longer.
Right.
Yeah. But if you want something quick like this,
yeah,
yeah,
you can do more.
Yeah, you can do more. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Josie, I think this is going to be a fun workshop.
It is fun.
And so what you need to do,
I guarantee you.
Yeah. What you need to do is to sign up. Because if you don't sign up, then you can't be part of it. If you happen to miss one, Josie says you can still join in. October 7th will be the first one, and they'll go every Tuesday through the 28th of October. And you also have been doing some other workshops. We've got a Pastels workshop that will have already started by the time that people see this. And that is oil and chalk pastels. That's also one that you can jump in on. The Oil and Chalk Pastels workshop is starting on Saturday, October the 4th, but it's going through the 25th.
Right.
And it's from 1:30 to 3:30 on Saturday afternoon. And it's also $65, but that includes everything.
Exactly.
Right. So that's, a lot of workshops you have maybe a $25, $35, $50, whatever fee. And then you've got a materials fee, which does happen in many workshops. But in Josie's, she's combined it into one thing to reduce the confusion.
Right, exactly.
And then another workshop that we're hoping to schedule again is the polymer clay mask.
Exactly,
which is a whole different ballgame.
Another view.
What else do you do, Josie?
I do watercolor, oil painting, airbrush.
Really? Really? Airbrush.
Ceramic. I know it's delightful to do all those media. But
tell me about Josie. Where are you from? How did you end up in Boone? Why did you end up doing art?
Well, I'm from Mexico City, the biggest city in the world. And I my grandfather was a colleague of Diego Rivera and Orozco and Siqueiros. So I have it in my blood, the arts. So yeah, I came here to Boone because my husband teaches at the university and at the history department.
Okay.
He's Jeffrey Bortz. We met in Mexico City. He brought me here, and I'm delightful to be here. It's a nice town.
And you've been painting all of your life, or doing art all of your life?
Since I was 5 years old, painting my parents' home walls all over. And you know how kids are.
You're bringing your heritage with it because the Talavera tiles clearly is from your heritage.
Exactly.
And I think the masks also speak to that.
Oh yes, yes.
And so
absolutely.
And pastels are kind of universal. Everybody does pastels in all parts of the world, but I've got a feeling that your pastels kind of have a Josie flair to them.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yes, yes.
I think these are going to be so much fun. I'm so excited that you're going to be part of our workshop series. Now, we're doing a fall series, and then we will be releasing a spring series of information. Probably, I'm hoping to release that right after Thanksgiving, somewhere around that time, to give you the information so you can go ahead and sign up. And you know what? These would make great Christmas gifts. Wouldn't it be wonderful to open up a package
and there's a gift
certificate that says, or either something someone has made, or a gift certificate that says you can go take this workshop and I'm paying for it, and so therefore you could.
That will be beautiful. But as a matter of fact, I'm going to do a wedding gift for my friend, my best friend. So I'm going to start a very nice tile for.
Well, this is the right season for that.
Exactly.
And this one, as we said, has cork on the back, so this by itself could be a great gift.
Right.
I've hand painted this tile for you, and it's ready to use as a what do they call them, a trivet, to protect your table from hot things, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So this would make great gifts. In other words, you can make maybe 4 great gifts for your $65 and learn the art form in the mix and have a great time.
Yeah, wonderful.
I'm excited about all this.
Yeah, thank you, Sherry.
Thank you. And be sure you check our website, watauga-arts.org. If you're interested in workshops, there's a link on the very front page of the website. But there's also a heading named Workshops, and you can find a lot of information there, registration information there, and you can always call us at 264-1789, and we'll be more than happy to sign you right up. Look forward to seeing you really soon at the Blue Ridge Art Space.
Watauga Arts Council with your host, Cherry Johnson, serving arts in Watauga County for more than 30 years.